Well, howdy everyone. ScottFreeforall here. It is Friday, and we're going to live stream today. How is everyone today? There's several people already in the chat. We have Old Cranky, Chinook, Model House Man. How are you guys? We have Yan. Howdy Yan. How are you doing? Awesome. I know that we live streamed on Graystone last time we were together. I think we went through such a valley of despair and peaks of joy in getting pumps and hoses going. I just couldn't leave it alone. So we're going to do it again. And I hazard to say that we're experts in pumps and hoses, but I understand so much more about how it works. And thanks to many of you who helped out in understanding all that. So my goals for today is, I believe that even though we got the biggest BGA fermenter, that we can keep that thing full. But we have a lot of work to do. So I want to work on that today. We do have some canola to harvest. I'd say that's a close second in getting things done. Also, we could plant some beets. So we've got a lot of things that we can work on. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. And we've got Mark Haythorne Wade. How are you doing, Mark? Corp Nut, how are you? Yeah, we've got people coming in. Awesome. All right. Well, let me take a drink of Coke. And let's get started. All right, now, I have been working on this while we were away. And hold on just a second. Let me get our auto drive turned off. I have been working on our map. Let me just do a fly around and I'll show you what I've been doing. Okay, so just to orient you, here is our farm, and I cut 2 roads. Look at this. So I cut a little shortcut over to our BGA. How about that? Did you even realize that we were that close to it the whole time? And then also I cut a little shortcut that just comes over here over to our sugar beet area and our diesel generation site. So I did that. I also just drew in some roads. So I drew like an official road back here. Should probably like angle that a little bit, but anyway. Corpnut, your doctor visit went good. Hey, that's good news, Corpnut. Congratulations. Good doctor reports are always something to celebrate. So as I was saying, I cut this road through here and connected it up to our farm road here. And what else did I do? I cut some other roads. Oh, so you can see that I took some trees out over here, obviously. And then I trimmed some trees around this side of the pond. And I put in a little bit of a path through here. So now we have a much more direct route to back here. And that's very important for a new reason. And that reason is Well, I'll just show you, and then I'll explain. So you remember we purchased this field area back here. We've got a couple of grass fields. I think we're going to take the grass off of those because we need it. We just took, I think it was wheat off of this field. It was for our chickens. We need to get our BGA... No, it's not Silver Run, Mark. But you know what? I did confirm with some people in our Discord community that you can use most all of the equipment and the tree physics for other maps. So I actually have some plans, not for this live stream, but maybe in a few live streams. But as I was saying, we got to feed the BGA. And what I was thinking is, you know, we can feed this thing chaff as well. Let me show you. Let's go over to production. Let's go down to our fermenter. So you can see that we can fill this thing with sugar beet cut. So we're going to do that, but also in silage, we can generate that with our fermenter right here. So we can generate up to what, 204,000 liters a day, or per month. Game month. So that would be a great way to keep this BGA fed. And I think if we do that, we can really make some serious money with our BGA. So we got to find some corn, and there's a field right back here that is ready to harvest. So it's not forage ready, which would yield a little better, but there's some corn there, and there's actually some somewhere else. Maybe is it here? Yeah, so this one's actually forageable. So I don't know, maybe we go for that. Anyway, a couple of cornfields that are ready to go. I say we buy them, grab the corn, and get that fermented. So we have a lot of things to do. And we're gonna have to spend some serious money. We're gonna buy a forage harvester. We'll need to buy, I think, some trailer equipment in order to get that going. And so one more thing. You saw that this thing will run on sugar beet cut. And we do have this little guy over here. I went into XML and well, let's just say I expanded the capacity and output capabilities of this. Because what we're going to do is we're going to feed this thing, and we're going to get this to 100% fermenting capacity, which is, I think, about over 300,000 units of electricity. I can't remember exactly what they call it. So we're going to buy one item for the BGA in anticipation for that, and then we're going to buy the forage harvester and get going. Hello, Tanner. How are you? Let me see who else I missed while I was rambling on. I guess that's it for now in the chat. Well, welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a good Friday or a good Saturday, whatever applies to you. Let me stop flying around. And we're going to need to take out some more loan. We have a little bit of loan already, but we're going to have to go pretty big. We're probably going to need $1 million to do what we want to do. So let's get this around a month. There's a little over $1 million. So that $670,000 loan, that's pretty big, but I'm dreaming big, guys. I think we're going to be making some serious money with our BGA, and I think we're going to be able to pay that off pretty quick. Okay, so let me show you what we need to do for our BGA. So we have this cogeneration plant right here. So I did some calculations on what the maximum output capacity of this BGA is. And it is, we need to consume about 600 liters per month more of methane or production. Because, see, we're blowing it out, we're burning it right here. So we're going to buy, I think, a medium-sized cogeneration plant will do it, at least for now. Let me show you what I want to do. or what I want to buy. So, let's see. This is what we have right now. And you see, it'll produce 1,089 units of electricity. We need a little bit more. This little guy is doesn't quite get us there. This will, I think, more than get us there. If I get surprised and we end up generating more, we'll swap this out for another big one. But I'm going to put this guy right here. I didn't know that we could put more than one of these down at a time, but we can. So I'm going to. Let's put that down. Now, let's go into the... Hello, Grant. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, we're talking about chili? What? Okay. I must have missed something. Or you guys are just cracking jokes at me again. For the gas. All right, I got it. I got it. All right, let's look at the BGA now. Now that I've put that down. Are we running? We need to run the clock at least a little bit. There we go. Now look, you can see we're not burning methane anymore. And you can see that our cogeneration plant, our new one, is running. Let's see what that looks like over here. So you can see now our torch is inactive, and that's a green light, so that's good. And you can see our cogeneration plants is running perfect, and we're 83%. Now our fermenters are at 34%, and the reason is we are not using the sugar beet cut. We have everything else. Now we're about to run out of silage, and we're about to run out of manure. Is that true? No, we still have some manure. It's just being processed in this bunker. But it's running okay as well. So I think that's the best that we can do until we get some sugar beet cut. Oh yeah, let's load that up because I want to get this thing working for us while we're foraging. So let's go get in this guy. And we'll try out our new little shortcut. And I smoothed out a lot of area that was previously kind of not smooth. All right, we have over here this guy. Grant, you're doing well. Great. You finished breakfast and you're filling up on coffee. Nice. I don't know about you, but nothing gets done until I have coffee. All right. You know, I updated that cut beet factory and I never verified it here. Let's look at it real quick. That's the sugar mill. Now what I want to do is I want to deactivate the sugar beet. I don't want to make sugar anymore from the cut beets. We want to generate electricity. All right, it looks like it took it. We're out of sugar beets. Let's fill that up. Now we should be able to put a whole lot more in there because I think it would only hold like 26,000 liters of sugar beets at any one time, and so we're constantly having to come over here. Oh, let's see, that's where we... let's see, it's around the other side. Wow, I'm going to need to smooth that out some more, or expand that out some more. This is where we need to load. Whoops. What happened to 882's TLX9? Yeah, I saw that it was taken off. I don't know. But it concerns me because, see, we've got one right here. I don't know if there was a, like a conflict or something. I really don't know. If somebody knows, put it in the chat, please. I saw some, I think it was a community post on YouTube from David. And I think it was just something like, hey, it got taken off, but we're going to get it back on. He didn't really explain a lot about why it was taken off. Well, hello, Farmer Ed. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Farmer Ed, I saw your notification that you're going to live stream tomorrow, which is awesome. I don't know that I'll be able to attend because I've got work. I might be able to attend a little bit. But anyway, if you guys want to see some live stream action tomorrow, just know that our buddy Farmer Ed is going to be doing that. Did I see the log truck you put on Discord? Corpnut, I did not. If it was something that you put on there recently. Yeah, Ed, if you'll let us know what time you're streaming, and then also feel free to post a link to your channel so that people can know. Now that I've made this modification, we should be able to put this entire load into the sugar beet cut. Yay. Okay. And this thing's going to work. I doubled the throughput. I didn't make it, like, outrageous. 3 p.m. UK and 9 a.m. Central. Perfect, Ed. Oh, Yan says the 9000 is back on Mod Hub. Okay, good. So that wasn't gone too long. Tanner, you're working all weekend. Tanner, I am too. So, you know what, Ed? I think I will catch at least the first hour before I need to leave. So hope to see you then. Okay, I'm just gonna keep loading this up. I did check to see if we can automatically distribute cut beet to the Pumps and Hoses BGA, and the answer is a hard no. The Pumps and Hoses BGA, I guess, thinks it's a little too special. Oh, that's not optimal. But it does not recognize the traditional production distribution system. So we're going to have to manually move that stuff over to the BGA, unfortunately. Oh, Mark, the job. I took a part-time job working for a large member-only warehouse company that you probably are familiar with. Just doing some seasonal work just to keep me busy and active, make a little Christmas money. So so they scheduled me for like 30 hours this week because things are already getting busy. I think things will slow down after the holiday season. But I'm enjoying it. It's keeping me out of trouble. It might begin with a C, Mark. It may just. Okay, we have all of our beets now in the sugar beet cut factory. Oh, hold on. Let's see if we can get some cut sugar beets over there now. How much do we even have? Let's find out. Not a lot. So we have 2,000. But this will be a good experiment because we'll have all of the inputs, at least some amount. So what you see there in that hopper is manure. Well, hello, the Farm Sim guy. How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat, FSG. Hope you're doing well. FSG, I'm happy to report that I pretty well understand the whole pumps and hoses things now, at least the BGA part of it. And in part thanks to the chat here and the live stream, because they were helping out. It's Friday and you have a beer. Awesome. Well, I'm drinking a Coke. There might be a little bit of bourbon in here. So cheers. Hope you're doing well. All right, so if we did everything correctly, this fermenter should be working on... So you can see that it has all the inputs. These numbers will increase, as you can see, as the bunker feeds into the fermenter. And so you can see this fermenter is at 53% utilization. That is going to increase over time. And I guess that's kind of realistic. Like, you know, you're feeding a fermenter and it doesn't just kick into 100% all at once. You know, all the bacteria and stuff has to kind of grow. So you can see it's at 54%. So the theory is if we keep all of these incoming materials non-zero, our fermenter should get to 100%. And look, our cogeneration plant is at 92%. So we've got a little bit of capacity here. Now, one thing that I don't know is if we get our fermenter to 100%, are we going to exceed our cogeneration? We'll find out. And if so, that's not a bad thing. We'll just put in more cogeneration, and that's more money for us. All right. I think we have the BGA happy for now. We are going to need our 18-wheeler, our semi, or our lorry, or whatever you want to call it. We'll take our new little shortcut back here, because next business is we're gonna forage harvest some corn, guys. So we gotta get equipped for that. I need to, you know, as far as cutting roads, I need to make a better road back here to our dealership, which is here. All right, I'm gonna save our progress because that was good stuff. Let's see, Mr. Axbane, how are you? Yes, FSG has joined the chat today, and I make sure I didn't miss any. No, I guess that's it. All right, well, guys, let's go shopping. We're going to buy a forage harvester. I don't have a lot of mod forage harvesters here, but there's some pretty good base game options. Looks like I've got a John Deere with a container carrier. I don't know if I want to do that. I've seen that go wrong. But we could do the Jaguar. I'm kind of have half a mind just to do a New Holland, just because we don't have any New Holland on the farm yet. But if you guys have some like strong opinions about which one I should use, let me know. This one's always fun because it's got, you know, some tracks. The Jaguar sounds cool. Okay. Well, we have two different choices. We can do the Jaguar 960 Terra track, or we can do the Jaguar 980, 930, which I think has a little more power. It does. I answer my own question. Let's check this out. So if we go full power, now will this do tracks? It won't. That's fine. I like Michelin's. Oh, wait. There's a wheel setup. Let's, nope, it just goes wides and standards. That's fine. Do we need the long pipe? I'm going to say let's do it. Let's add GPS. Let's add a license plate. Why not? All right, so we'll buy that. So there goes half of our $1 million right there. I had store delivery on. Who knows where that ended up? Let me turn off store deliveries real quick. All right. Let's buy a header. we have a few more options. So there's an Orbis 900. I think that'll work with the 980. Yeah, it will. So maybe we do that. That's 9 meters wide. That one's only 7.5. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. This one. Mr. Axbane, you base decisions on what sounds cool and looks cool. You know what? A lot of my decision is that as well. But also I like to... Oh, you're kidding. I don't have enough money. Oh, wow. Where did all our money go? I thought I had $1 million. What else did we buy? Okay. Yeah, what did I buy? Remind me, guys. What else did I buy? I didn't actually accidentally buy 2 forage harvesters, did I? Just make sure. No? Okay, well. Oh, that's what it was. It was the, yeah, it was the cogen plant. Thank you, Cranky. All right, well, let's go get some more. Let's go to the bank manager again. Let's borrow some more money. All right, you know what? Let's just make our loan a cool $1 million. Oh, we can't. 890 is as much as the bank's gonna lend us. All right, fun. It's nice to spend money, but we got to pay off our loan eventually. But I think we're set up for success in that area. Let's try again. That's the one. Awesome. Okay, now, I want to buy, let me think. I want to buy another trailer, and I want to buy one in particular. It's one of my favorites, and now I got to find it, because I loaded a bunch of junk in here. Let's see. It might be, it's this one. And I like doing the single tank. It holds 110,000 liters, which will be helpful as we do the forager. I'm not real opinionated on the wheel setup, beacon lights, side decals. I don't really want one. And license plate preference. I don't necessarily care. Cover decal. Oh, it's that. I don't want that either. Okay. Main color. It just needs to be different from our other stuff. I do like blue. Ooh, that's a little bright. That one's even worse. Let's go with that. And I think the design color is going to be the cover. Let's do like a beige-ish. I'm good with that. There's another 91 grand. Wow. All right, guys, we gotta get to earning some bucks. I know we're technically not supposed to cart with a truck like this, but I'm trying to simplify and go for maximum utility here, so just bear with me this once. So I should have cut a road right here as well, because I make this move all the time, so I'll make a point to do that. But now we've got a nice little road system back here, and we have access to fields we wouldn't otherwise have access to. So I didn't paint a road right there. We will, but I did paint a road here. Get this over there. That looks cool. And there's our corn. Now, you know, I didn't realize that this other field was ready for forage. So I think it's better if we oh, hey, guess what, guys? We have to buy this field. We don't have enough money. We're gonna have to sell something, guys. That's a little embarrassing. All right, not a problem. Let's see how much it costs first. So the field we're looking at is field 52. It costs, oh, we're not that far off. It only costs 61,000. So we need about what, $7,000 or $8,000. We can easily do that. Let's just sell something that we have. Something in the silo. You know what? We already have some corn. Interesting. Okay. Why do we have that? And I'll think about that later. What would be good to sell? Because we don't need much. What's something that we don't really need? Oh, you know, we can always sell eggs. Yeah. Let's just go sell some eggs real quick. We're going to sell some eggs. Well, I think the clothes are automatically selling, Cranky, but let me see if maybe they're, well, there's 11 liters. You know, we could. I guess I don't know that we can get that out because it's not a full pallet. All right, excuse me while I do this. All right. And we'll just sell a trailer full of eggs because our eggs are going to overflow anyway, as you know. These chickens are just popping out eggs as fast as they can. Oh, did you guys notice my hat? That is an early birthday present from my brother. If you can't see that, it says ScottFreeforall. My body guy must be busy. Yeah, I'm driving my FSG. All right, let's see. Is it B? Yep. B gets us there. This will give us more than we need. Plenty of money. Thank you, chickens. I think we can get all of these on here, so why not? There we are. All right, let's go sell these. And where should we sell them? We should sell them at... Yeggs should sell at the supermarket. All right. Yeah, I love the hat. So, thanks, Dave, for the hat. I don't know if you're watching. Sometimes my brother will watch the stream. Well, I know he's not watching right now. He's working. Maybe he'll watch it this evening. All right, so eggs to the rescue. And now we'll buy that that field of corn, and we'll forage it. You're drinking a Drygate IPA tonight. Yummy. FSG IPAs are my favorite beer to drink. I don't drink a lot of beer anymore, but IPAs are awesome. Where I live here in Texas, there are several excellent beer brewers here, and many of them make an exceptionally good... Where am I going? Make an exceptionally good IPA. In fact, there's a very small brewery in Granbury, Texas, that makes one called think it's called Mosaic IPA. Probably my favorite. All right, we'll put this back. Now, let's buy that field. I'm going to do a quick save. Used to drink a lot of lager, but it's too gassy now. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I do it just because of the flavor. If I'm going to drink a beer, I want maximum like flavor and experience, so that's why I go for the IPAs. All right, let's buy a field. Now, eventually I'd like to buy field 50. You can tell it's a little bit bigger, but given that we're a little tight on money, and given that this one's ready for forage, it's going to yield a little better. So let's do that. All right. Now, you know, I could have maybe sold a field that we don't need anymore, but I haven't decided what we don't need. All right. Let's find our new... He ended up over here, of course. That's all right. Corbett says your twin is moving back to Oregon and is going to drive log trucks in southern Oregon. Awesome, that's cool. Rogue River Brewery that makes some great IPAs. Awesome. FSG says we have a Scottish brewer that makes IPA in old sherry whiskey casks. Yum. I bet that is good. I don't know what it's called, but there's several brewers here in Texas that use old bourbon casks. And it's not an IPA, but it's a very dark beer. I think it's just a stout. But they brew it in or store it in bourbon casks, and it is delicious. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cut a road right here. Ooh, didn't smooth that out. Yep, old cranky. Well, actually, that shortcut I took, I've used since I started playing this map. I've just never formally cut a road there. Oh, thank you. I need the header. Thank you, cranky. You saved me some time, but I wasted some in the process. We didn't go too far away. Yeah, it's a little easier to harvest when you have a header attached to your harvester. And I tried to do it right and have it bought at the dealership, and then I messed it up. See, how is this? Okay, it's set up like that. I have not used a forage harvester in a long time, guys. I hope I don't embarrass myself. I probably will. So yeah, what I need to do is just cut a road right from here and then right around the rest of this pond. Portnut, are you headed to Scotland? If so, I'm a little jealous. Oh, you still need a passport. Well, Corpgut, there's an excuse to go get one right there. Just go get one, and then you're ready to pull the trigger on that as soon as you're able to. So I basically just trimmed one layer of trees back from this field so that I could put this road in. Also, I don't know if you remember when we harvested this wheat field, we got pretty close to those trees. Now, I think I can cut a road to better get to this field 52 that we bought. By just cutting through these trees right here. But I just haven't done that yet. Alright, so I'm going to set up course play for the forage harvester, and then I'll just cart. I think that's a little more efficient. Auto drive is, I mean, it'll get the job done, but it's not the, like, most efficient carter when it comes to foraging. So let's set this up. Okay, we are down here. So look how much of this map we're starting to utilize now. We're like, wow. I mean, this is like our realm right here. We even got, we harvested our beets over here. Now we're down here. Oh, and we've got all this. I think we're really at the limit of what we can work as far as fields. In fact, I'm probably going to sell a couple of fields away. But now that we've got a BGA going, I think our needs have changed a little bit as far as fields go. So we'll make that adjustment here pretty soon. All right, one tool, headlands. Let's do 3 headlands. We're not going to skip any rows. Given that we are, I'm thinking, should we do up and down or should we do lands? I mean, the pipe will go either direction. I'll just keep it up and down unless you guys think I need to change that. So there's our map. That looks pretty doable. Not too bad. This little guy here is going to be annoying for the first couple of headlands, but that's all right. We're definitely going to be driving in the crop when it comes to carting, just so you know. I guess I could have just spiraled it. You know, maybe that's not a bad thing to just spiral it. You know what? I think I am. Pardon me while I change this again. Let me delete it. Sorry. First waypoint not nearest to. Oh, thank you, Ed. All right, I'm going to try this again. I think I'm going to do spiral. There. Let's see what that looks like. Whoops. That's what I need to do. So spiral's not doing what I thought it was going to do. All right, never mind. I'm just gonna go back to what I was gonna do before. And then let's see. What direction am I going? We got it. All right. So set you up. And let's go get in our... All right, let's see if this works. My doors are open for some reason. There. All right, hopefully this all works. Let's see. Yep. All right, guys. That's a load off my shoulders right there. Let's set our... have a pesky telephone pole. All right, guys, we're doing it. Oh, that's nice. We have a little road. Oh, but that's not our... Oh, that's right. We've got this little crazy thing. Let's see how far he's going to make us follow him. So I think I'm going to go on this side of him, because I won't be able to turn as sharp as he can. There we go. Next time around, I think I'm going to get rid of that little dent in the field. All right, we actually have a road. That's nice. All right, guys, we're getting this done. We're at 30%. Probably won't get all the way around this field, but we'll get close. So, you guys, for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, I am thinking about doing some logging on this map now that we have some new capabilities thanks to the Platinum DLC. So I will get over to Silver Run, I promise, but there's already a pretty nice little forest of trees just beyond our grass field, and I would like to clear that area and expand our grass field. So I think not only would that be fun for, okay, what's going on here? Did I get too far away? I guess I did. Not only can we do some fun logging, but we can, I think it's a good way to expand our grass production capabilities. Okay, I hope I haven't spoken too soon, but I'm glad that we're able to forage. I got ahead again. Don't do that, Scott. You know what? I think I may be cutting in front of him. I think I'm cutting in front of him and he's stopping. Porp Nut, you're good with cutting trees? Okay. Oh, I know you are. You're like Mr. Logging. You'd love to see No Man's Land with the new DLC. Thomas, that would be cool. You know, also I think New Lands would be a fun place to try some logging. I have that map queued up, if you don't already know, for a new series. If I'm feeling okay tonight, I will probably start that. And it is going to be, I think the title's going to be something like 0 to Farm Manager, something, you know, challenge. Basically start with almost nothing and try to get to a farm manager role. So try to use AI helpers and automate as much as possible. Chinook, you're heading to Scotland next year. Awesome. I hope I can get over there maybe next year. Truthfully, I'd love to go to FarmCon next year and then do a little side trip over to Scotland. Have a whiskey with FSG. That would be fun. All right. Wow, we went all the way around. Oh, we're going to have to do some cleanup. Serious cleanup. I agree, FSG. I think that would be awesome. I just hope it can happen. I don't want to get my hopes too high. I think that's going to be more possible than going to New Zealand. New Zealand is just so expensive just to get there. For the price of a New Zealand round-trip ticket, I could probably do an entire Germany-Scotland trip. And if Argsy's going to be there, I get to see him anyway, so I don't know. Anyway, that's my hope. Who needs to see Argsy anyway? You know, well, if he's there, I guess I'll see him. Well, Argsy's not here. Oh, we're full, guys. Well, Argsy's not here to defend himself, so, you know, all's fair. So there's a little... I wonder where that little road goes. Is it going to be faster to... No, it's not. It goes... It's going to network through there. All right, so we're just going to have to get back. Yeah, see this little shortcut right here? I think that's where we need to cut a little path. All right, let's get this over to our fermenter. We're in dire need of some silage. And this is going to yield us a lot more silage a lot more quickly than doing it with just grass. I know, Thomas. I really want to get to New Zealand, not just to see Argsy. I've just always wanted to go there. But now that I'm retired, I'm not just like a cash flow machine anymore, so... Alright, I'm going to try not to drive in the crop. Oh, I should have gone right there. That's where I thought I was going. But I will get over to New Zealand in this lifetime. I love the little fan inside the cab. If Argsy's coming to Europe, you're off to New Zealand. That is going out of your way to avoid somebody, FSG. Alright, now we can actually go this way to get over to our fermenter. I've had this back road here for a long time. Ooh. Needs to be smoothed out. But here is our... And you know what? We've got him in the way. Let's get him out of the way. Oh, I didn't mention this. On our last live stream, we were picking up straw from that wheat field. There was a little bit left. So today, off camera, I picked up the rest of that straw. I topped off the cow pen with straw so we can get some good manure production going for the BGA. And then there was a little bit left, and I put it in here because this will also act as a silo. So the straw is used to make hay for this particular production. It's a small amount, but it holds a huge amount of straw. And so I'm just going to do that. Let's see. There it goes. All right, let's turn on our production. Here it is. Activate. Nice. Very nice. So I don't have our grass silage production turned on because we want to make hay from that grass, and it's still being made, which is good. And we'll make our silage from our chaff. All right, let's get back to the forage harvester. Oh, probably should have, yeah, I'm gonna turn there. I'm not used to my new road. If I come to New Zealand, you'll fly us to Queenstown. Really? Chinook, I will take you up on that. Do you have your own aircraft? Do you have like a small aircraft? So, hold on just a second. There's our field right there. So, let's take 2 minutes to just make a pathway right here. It's going to save us. We're going to get this time back in just less time traveling around these trees. Oh, you'll hire one, Chinook? Okay. Wow. That would be lovely. Yes, Mr. Axbane, you can delete an entire tree with the lumberjack mod. It is, I use it all the time. If you just hit the double alt button like you would to get super strength, when you walk up to it, keep it vertical, and then when you get the red circle, all you have to do is hit B, and that tree will be gone. In fact, let me just get this one gone. Yep. Another trick, I won't do it, but if you're going to cut down a tree, you know, you're hitting B. Once it cuts, don't let off the gas, and it will continue to go, and it'll get rid of the stump. So that way you have the tree, but the stump's gone. Another cool little tip for you. Okay, we should be able to get through here now. Oh yeah. Nice big area. All right. Wow, this entire save game has changed considerably in the last 2 live streams. Ever since we decided to go pumps and hoses and get the BGA going. And really our whole strategy has changed because now we're having to feed this giant BGA. So it's going to be a challenge to keep that going as well as all of our other production endeavors that we have. This is definitely a production heavy game save that we have made, which is good. That's kind of what I was going for. So if you're enjoying the stream, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps out my channel. Just still new and growing. And what you can also do, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button so you'll get and the notification button so you'll get notified whenever I go live or drop videos. Mr. Axbane, hold on. Let me make this turn and I'll read your post there. Am I going to be able to watch my Longhorns tomorrow? I don't think I am, Corpnut. Do I happen to know what kinds of productions you can do with honey? You can do cereal. There is the ice cream production. Does it use honey? I can't remember. Yeah, Thomas is the ice cream one. That's the only other one that I know of. Yeah, we talked about putting the ice cream production down on this farm, and I can't remember if we actually got around to doing that or not. Not super high on my priority list, but it does pay well. And, you know, everyone loves ice cream. So this is our final headland. Let's get some different view here for a little diversity. It's kind of cool. Used to make homemade ice cream as a kid. Corpnet, I have pleasant memories of being out at the lake and my father or my grandfather hand cranking an ice cream maker. Really nothing better. However, if you live in Texas or in the central south of the United States, you probably know about Bluebell ice cream. They have a homemade vanilla ice cream, and it is just about as close as you can get to real homemade vanilla ice cream. And it's the only ice cream that I eat. If I can get a witness to that, let me let me know in the chat. All right, we're almost full again. How much of this field do we have left to go? Yeah, we're gonna have, my goodness, we might get 500,000 liters. No, we could get like 400,000 though. Well, that's exactly what we needed. Yeah, Bluebell, Mr. Axbane, Bluebell. It's made in Brenham, Texas. Well, originally it was. I think it has several different factories now. Okay, he is going to line up for some rows now. Yeah, I'll get some Bluebell vanilla, homemade vanilla ice cream, and I'll put like some Hershey chocolate syrup in there, or I'll put some fresh strawberries on it, or some caramel sauce. I mean, make a sundae out of it. Just, it's very versatile. All right, we're almost at 100% now. It's a little bit more to go. Get turned around just in time to head off. And there we go. Look out, deer. So I'll extend our road over to our newly bought field another time. Should probably get rid of that tree that we just ran into. All right. So what's our silage production look like now? It's getting there. 24,000. I think I'm gonna speed up the clock a little bit. Let's go to 6 times. Only 11 o'clock in the morning, so you know what though? Let's check our animals. I don't want to get away from me. Wool production's getting up there. Eggs are doing good. Look at all that slurry. My goodness. All right, animals look fine. Whoa, still got to get used to that. Yeah, I could probably benefit from a little more smoothing. Look at that giant hill right there. Need to get rid of that. So yeah, it would be cool to go to Germany for FarmCon. I've been to Germany a couple of times, but only on business trips. So didn't really get to, you know, enjoy the country. I can't even remember all. I know I went to Stuttgart, but I can't. And I went to Berlin. I may have been to Hanover, and that's all I can remember. You trained at in the U.S. Army at Henfields. My pronunciation's not good. Corpnet. Very cool. Yeah, when I was in the semiconductor industry, I was a product manager, so I would fly all over the world, meet up with my sales team, and when I went to Europe, it was a whirlwind. I would do like 6 countries in 7 days. There was really no time to enjoy anything. A nice shot. Look at the corn going into the combine, into the harvester. Some pretty good corn stubble as well. I don't know if that's the default. Looks a little better than I remember, so maybe that's custom. All right, so we're at 26%. We've made 2 laps. Yeah, okay, so I said we'd do 400,000. It'll probably be more like 320. 320,000 liters. Still, that's pretty good for a field that's not even that big. And then we have that other cornfield that we can buy and harvest as well. Probably won't do that today. I think we've got plenty of chaff to process for the time being. Corpnut, you had Bluebell when you were at Fort Hood. Oh, cool. I know where Fort Hood is, near Killeen, right? Killeen, Texas. Thomas says, you've always wanted to go to the U.S. and just travel to all those food stores where the burgers are made the way you shouldn't be eating them. Tell you what, if you like to eat food, the U.S. is a great place to come, but it's not necessarily going to be healthy, but it sure is good. You don't trust a burger that you have to eat with a fork and knife? Oh, me too, Mr. X-Bane. No, you gotta use your hands, and it has to drip down your face. If it doesn't do that, you're not doing it right, or you've got the wrong burger. And you're an American. Agreed. All right, so it's 61%. Still got some long rows to go, so that's good. Well, I have to say, the harvesting of this field has gone way smoother than I was dreading. Still got plenty of time. Make sure I don't crash into my combine. Go. Soulman's Barbecue near Dallas. I have not been there, Corpnut, but I have certainly heard about it. I I think Scorpion's Edge told me about Soul Man's. He lives a little closer to Dallas than I do. He and I have been talking about meeting and getting some barbecue, but we have not yet. Truthfully, Mr. Axbane, just about any barbecue in Texas is going to be good, especially Central Texas. Because if you're not good, you're not gonna survive. My great uncle Angelo started a barbecue restaurant in Fort Worth 60 years ago, maybe. Still open and still popular. It's a little more of the traditional style, but it's pretty good. FSG, you definitely have to come to Texas, and you need some real beef brisket. And you can go to Austin, and you can go to Franklin's Barbecue, but I'll tell you, there's actually better brisket than Franklin's. And you can tell other people I said that. Even just right here, Dallas, Fort Worth, some of the best barbecue you'll ever eat. Dave's Barbecue. Okay, haven't heard of Dave's. Making you hungry? FSG, if you come visit, I'll take you to Angelo's. Now, my great uncle has long since passed, but his grandson is running it now. Am I turned around? Hold on, guys. There we go. I lost my, there we are. Lost my bearings there for a second. But yeah, FSG, if you come to Dallas, Fort Worth, Scorp and I we'll make sure you get some good barbecue. And some good Tex-Mex too. I did this wrong, didn't I? I know I did. Yeah, I did. I was talking and not paying attention. You'll bring the whiskey? There you go, FSG. Sounds nice. We have whiskey here in Texas, but it pales in comparison to what the Scotch whiskey you guys have. All right. This is where I need to go. I really need to paint a road through here so I don't make that mistake again. $1,600 USD flight to Dallas, Thomas. Is Thomas, where are you? Are you in Australia or New Zealand? It's more, yeah. Because if you're down that way, like you can see $1,600 advertised, but you'll never buy that ticket. They're usually like $2,000 to $3,000. Yeah, New Zealand. There is a direct flight from Auckland to Dallas now on American Airlines. So if I ever do get down there, that's the way I'm going. And it's a long flight too. I want to say it's like 15 hours flight time. Guys, I am really enjoying this map. So I'm most likely, whoops. Is it full? I think we filled it up, guys. Let's look. But I'm really enjoying this. We did. We filled it up. Okay. Well, what are we going to do with this now? Where else can we put chaff? I wonder... I don't think my silo, my farm silo, is a multi-fruit silo. I'll try it. But I don't think it's going to let me store anything there. Corpnut, that's a long haul. The longest leg I've ever flown was from... I think it was from LA to Singapore? Or LA to Hong Kong. And that was like 10 hours, I think. That was... I almost lost my mind. Longest full trip I've made was to Malaysia. And that took... that was 3 legs. It took like 20 hours. I did lose my mind on that one. Alright. Nope. So, unfortunately, we can't put that there. And so, I think what I'm going to do, guys... Oh, I'm caught up on this. London to Hong Kong, 14 hours direct. Wow. That's a long haul, FSG. Alright. Sorry, guys. I got hung up on something invisible here. So, we're going to need to put a multi-fruit silo down just temporarily. Where should we put that? Let me do a game save real quick. You were young and work was paying for it, so you got a flatbed. Nice. Yeah. When I used to travel internationally, I was in business, and I always got to travel at least business class. And a few times I did get to travel first class, so I got like a flat line. In fact, I know I could fly direct from Dallas to Tokyo on a 777, and I got to fly first class, and that was nice. Okay, let's buy a multi-fruit silo. Something cheap and easy. Hopefully I have the one that I want loaded. I don't think I do. Yes, I do. That's the one I wanted. Let's do a red one. And where are we going to put it? Tell you what, why don't we put it near where we're harvesting? We get oriented. Where am I? Here we go. Here we are. So, what if we put it right... Tell you what, I'm going to get rid of those trees, and we're going to put it right there. Tell you what, I'll put it right here, and then I'll get rid of the trees. Sorry, guys, I pushed too many buttons. I wanted to smooth that area first. I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put it right in here. This little cut, a little cove. Smooth. Get strong, get big. And right in here. Nice little area. Yeah, Corpnut. I always love chatting with you guys. It's you guys are so fascinating. The lives you've lived and the places you've been. I look forward to every live stream with you guys. And for those of you who who tune in and don't participate in the chat, thank you as well. You're always welcome to join in the chat, so don't be shy. All right. Oops. Here we are. Silos. That's pretty good. And I'll get rid of the a tree or two. Right. There. All right. Hello, Michael. Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. For those of you who are, hit that like button for me. Really helps out my new channel, and would love for you to subscribe as well. I don't focus too much on my channel growth, but I have kind of a personal goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So we're just under 700 subscribers right now. So I think it's possible. We'll see. All right. Here's our multi-fruit silo in the wilderness. A little weird, but that's all right. Chop down a tree. Longest, oh, Cricky said, longest flight you had was Manchester to Barbados. Wow. You could see the pilot in the cockpit then. Wow, those were the days. 5-hour single flight in a C-130. Whoa. Yeah. That's a loud, bumpy flight for sure, Grant. You found me through FSG on one of his raids. Awesome. Yeah, many thanks to FSG, buddy. You helped me so many times just with your support and your endorsement. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, we're in the home stretch on this, and I'm probably gonna stream for another hour. It's 5:30 p.m. here, so I think I can go till 6:30. Pretty much said the same thing to him earlier. Well, thank you, FSG. I wish I could produce more content for you guys. It's a challenge for me some days, but I enjoy it, and I'm gonna do it. Keep doing it as long as it's fun. All right, we've got, it looks like one more row, and then we'll clean up this mess. Although it's kind of hard to clean up a mess. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to, because you have to basically drive two things. I don't have follow me installed on this save game, so I'm just going to leave it in the field. It's not that much. Well, my monitors just now reset. I was hoping they wouldn't, but they did. I've been pushing my GPU pretty hard. So it's done pretty well. All right, guys, that is this field done. Now, the only other use we'll have for this forage harvester is that other cornfield to the east of us. So I think I'm just going to leave the forage harvester out here. You know what? I did it again, guys. I keep thinking this road is a road that I put in, and it's not. It's over here. Right on the corner of that field. All right, so how much should we put in this silo? 67,000 liters. Okay, not a huge amount. We'll add to that with our next field. And obviously I don't have any auto drive courses set up over here since I just added these roads. That's another off-camera task for me to do. All right, let me get caught up here. Hey Corp, like the Kenworth rig you've put on Scott's Discord. Oh, okay. I'll have to look for that. Is it this? It's not this one. This isn't a Kenworth. Your hometown of Roseburg, Oregon. Cool. You wish it were in the game. Thomas, I have a 3060 Ti, and it does everything I need it to do, but I don't really have much more headroom. I'm not going to invest in anything else unless I maybe go to a 4K monitor, which I don't plan to do anytime soon. So it does what I need to do. Every once in a while, I kind of push it beyond its limits thermally. All right, forage harvester. There you are. Okay, that's good. And I will just leave you, I'll leave him over by the silo. And then I'm going to consult my list, my to-do list, see what else we can get done. We've got another hour to do work. So I'm just going to park him right back here. There's this little cove. Kind of cute. I'll just leave him right there. All right. Let's do a quick save. All right. It's the old school cat logging in the 50s. Yep, I remember that, Corp Nut. And FSG says that for playing the farm sim, the game is the limiter. You've gotten a 3070, very similar frame rates. Yeah. Yep, the GPU isn't always the bottleneck. Now, I do have the relight running, which does push the GPU a little harder. And I've also maxed everything out with the graphics quality settings. Not to the extent that FSG has. I haven't gone into the XML and actually pushed it further. I did, and it was not good. So I just left it at the in-game max settings. But it works well enough for me. Okay, so here's my list. We did all that. We made the cut beet. Yep. We foraged. We bought field 50. We foraged the corn. Harvesting canola is next on my list. And then also, I don't know if we'll finish, but if so, we'll plant some beets. because beets are definitely on the menu for our BGA these days. Let's do a quick production check of our BGA. Do we need to load up some more cut beets in there? I bet we do. So maybe that's the next. Yep. We are out. Oh, we're out of silage, guys. And when you don't have silage in this BGA, everything just shuts down. So let's put some more silage, sugar beet, and manure in our BGA. Let's keep this thing fed as well as we can. That'll be good. All right, where do we want to start? Let's start with the manure since we're over here near it. Where is my Branther trailer? There it is. I need to get a little bit bigger trailer. This one I think holds like 35 or 40,000 liters. I could probably go a little bit bigger. Now that we've got a pretty legit farm going here. Yeah, I mean, I know personally that relight affects my GPU because I can see the difference. It does a lot more detail, especially with the light reflections. I mean, it's a great result, so I'm always going to do it. All right, there we go. I don't know how much manure we have in here, but we're going to take all of it. We have 14,000 liters of manure. I am also going to cut a road right here and link it up to this back road. FSG, I don't think you were on our last live stream on Graystone, but we worked pumps and hoses pretty hard. We did have Argsy in the chat, and I'd say between him and Old Cranky and a few others, we got pumps and hoses working, and we improved its grade. I think the first time we tried it, we gave it a D-. We gave it a B- this time, with the patch and also just more knowledge about its limitations and how to make things work. We actually enjoyed it, so I feel like we've just about mastered this. Oh, cut beet. I can get it with this. I don't have my 18-wheeler over here, so this is what we're going to work with. F- first time, Cranky. You know, we did get poop on a field, so that's why I didn't give it an F. If we didn't even accomplish that, it would definitely have been a fail, right? Right, you just got to get your head around it, FSG. And I've already got some plans for how to really make it. The biggest limitation is you can't pull slurry out of an animal pen and pump it directly, but you can put it in one of those in the digestate tank that I have over by the BGA. From there, you can do whatever you want. In fact, we can put one of those down anywhere. We could put it out in the middle of some fields and get an auto drive course, just taking the slurry from the cow pen, putting it there, and making it work. Can I not put cut beet in here? Do we not have cut beet? Maybe what do we have? There's a little bit. I guess I can't put cut beet in here. Let me make sure. Maybe I'm... Oh, you know what? I did this before. I think it's over here is where the cut beet comes out. Oh, wow. Maybe not. Can't remember. No, I think this is rocks. I think rocks come out over here. All right, so we're going to have to get a different trailer, apparently. Oh, we need to get some silage in here first, or it's not going to do anything. Let's go do that. We can put the cut bead in there just to increase the... Right, Cranky, the pipes kept uncoupling. That's really the only thing we haven't fully figured out. Now, I know that if you properly make it like a serpentine, you know, back and forth of your pipes, or your hoses, I mean, that's what's supposed to keep it from decoupling. But we did that, and it was only later, once we got toward the end, that it was doing us wrong. Whoops. Well, all right. That'll get us there. So my next foray is getting the logging stuff going. FSG, you have been tackling all kinds of equipment and stuff on the Silver Run map. I am way behind you in even just getting familiar with things. The next thing I want to do is to use that Felix vehicle. That just seems cool. It's got winches. It's got clamps for, like, hauling whole trees. So I'm gonna, in fact, I think when we do our logging on this map, I think that's what I'm gonna lease. Oh, and by the way, see these trees right here? That's where we're gonna do our logging. Let me show you on the map too. It's right up here. See this whole area? That's all trees. So we can extend this grass field. We could at least double it. So that's going to be our our thing to do. I know, FSG, I watched you use it on Wednesday, and that's what really inspired me to tackle that. Just seems like a lot of fun. Also, I mean, if something's called Felix, I mean, such a cute name. I mean, how can you not want to use that? Corpnut, I don't know what kind of trees those are. I have not done any logging on this map other than use Lumberjack to delete them. I don't even know if there is a sawmill or any other type of place to sell wood. If there's not, we'll put one down. All right, let's make sure things turn back on. Okay, it's happy again. We've got a decent amount of manure. How much silage did we put in there? 35,000. Let's go put some more in there. And then we'll put some sugar beet in there. Is that the one that can plant 240 trees with a head? Thomas, the Felix, it's not a planter. It's more of a, it's more for picking up trees and hauling them. I really need to set up an auto drive course to move silage into that hopper. I have one that will take slurry over to it, but we've got plenty of slurry. I think it uses 6 times. Why I only fill up 64%? Is that all that's left? That might have been all of it. Let me just make sure. Yep, that's all of it. Wife could just ask you to make a creamy garlic chicken breast with white rice or mashed potatoes. Not sure what I'll make yet. Both sound good to me, Corp Nut. I'm getting hungry again. I made a giant pot of beef stew 2 days ago, and not to brag, but it was the best stew that I've ever made. So anyway, I devoured it. I ate the last of it for lunch today. Good news is I have all the ingredients to make it again, and I'm going to this evening. Bad news is it takes about 3 hours, because it has to cook for at least 3 hours. So that means I'll have to eat something else for dinner, because I can't wait that long to eat. Well, hello, Steel Horse. How are you, buddy? Good day to you. Cranky made his own fried chicken. Yum. Homemade fried chicken. And you made homemade spaghetti last night, Corp Nut. Yum. All right, you guys are making me hungry. It's definitely my dinner time. Oh, so that is all of our silage and all of our manure. So let's go get some sugar beets going. We can't use this trailer. For some reason, it won't take cut sugar beet. I'm just seeing which of our trailers will. Because if it's only the one that requires a semi, then so be it. We'll take the semi over there. Trailers. That's the one that we're using for cut sugar beet. And there it is. There's our underbelly one we just bought. It will... I may have seen it. I'm not sure if I did. Oh, I forgot we had this thing. Yeah, there's cut sugar beet. I forgot I had this thing. It'll do cut sugar beet, but I guess this one won't. It will not. Interesting. Okay. But I think that Trans 70 one is nearby, so maybe we'll just use it. Look at all that wool. We're gonna have to do something with that. I'm gonna slow time down a little bit. I don't want it to get too dark. Oh, there it is. That's our other trailer. So am I a master of the BGA universe now? I won't say I'm a master. I will say that I am beginning to master it. How's that, Steel Horse? I don't feel... I feel that I have a grasp of it. So, Steel Horse, now that we understand how the BGA works, and we understand it for the beast that it is, we know how to feed the beast, and that is what we're doing right now. So we're off to get some cut sugar beet. Oh, so Steel Horse, you didn't miss a whole lot. We forage harvested an entire cornfield that we bought because we were running dangerously low on silage. In fact, we're out. But that was, I think, a really good solution to our silage problem. And I had to take almost $1 million loan out in order to buy the forage harvester. That is all we have? Okay, well, I'll put it in there. Did I turn on chaff silage? I did, Cranky. You're talking about at the fermenter. I'll just double check. That's the grass one. Yep, it's on and it's making it. So you can see we've already used up some of our chaff. Now let me just make sure our fermenter is running. It's maxed out. So we have a little bit of everything now. So look how our recipe changed. It's using silage and slurry and manure and cut beet. And its output is 1,604 liters of methane. So that's our maximum output. And we're already at 85% utilization on our fermenter. That's awesome. It says our bunker's running okay. Don't know why it's only okay. Maybe because we're almost out of sugar beet? I don't know. But we're making a bunch of stuff. How much digestate do we have? Well, it's not going to show here. We're going to have to go over to our tank, or hopefully we can just see it here. Hopefully it registers here. It looks like it does. Mark Haythorne, wait, I don't know that you're still here, but I'm assuming that this can work with the pumps and hoses stuff. Okay. How much time do we have? Oh yeah, we've got time. Let's start our, you know what? I was gonna say let's start our canola harvest. I think what I'd rather do is advance to the next day. That way we can process what we have in our BGA. It'll run out probably, but also we'll generate some more silage, we'll generate some more cut sugar beet, we'll generate some more manure, and then we can feed that and then do our canola. But so if we're going to do that, we need to service our animals. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so I do have this back at the farm, so that's good. So I will park you in our giant canopy. I guess it's getting pretty late for you guys over in the UK and Europe now. If you're still here with me, appreciate you hanging in there. I guess tomorrow is Saturday for you guys, so maybe it's a little easier for you to stay up. I have to work tomorrow, but not until 11:30 a.m., so I'm good. Coming up to midnight, yeah. Well, thanks for sticking around. So, Cranky, remind me to pay down my loan before we advance to the next day, just to keep our expenses down. FSG just finishing off a vid. Okay. Custom modding 700 series combines. Cool. Nice. Little mod review. Love it. Okay, so we got some eggs. Let's go get some wool. Yeah, after I'm done here, I'm gonna start dinner and start my next batch of stew, and then I think I'm gonna start a video, FSG. I'm gonna start a new series. I can't remember if you were with us when I first talked about it, but I'm gonna do basically like a farm manager survival challenge. Like start with nothing, really work on automation. I'm gonna do it on the new lands map. I'm very excited about it. I've already kind of been staging things. Should be fun. All right, I think I'm just gonna sell all this at the supermarket. The only other place to sell it is over by the dealership, and the prices are usually very, very close, so not really going to worry about it. Still Horses Scott, will you want to fix the trees first? Fix the trees. What's wrong with the trees, Still Horse? Yeah, I agree. FSG, it is a brilliant map. So we're going to sell the eggs. I don't think I can sell wool here, and that's fine. We'll go put it over at the spinnery. You're sad to have learned about the crash of the B-17 and the P-60, the P-50. I thought it was a P-51. Yeah, Corpnut, that was tragic. What Corpnut is talking about, if you didn't already know, there was an air show in Dallas, actually in Addison, and there has been a long time group of pilots and enthusiasts that have preserved a B-17 and a P-51 Mustang and some others. In fact, I've actually walked through that B-17 that crashed at air shows at least more than once. But yeah, they collided midair, and tragically, all the pilots were killed. Definitions are wrong for the trees on new lands. Oh, you're talking about new lands. Still has found a workaround. Cranky, I definitely need to hear about that. Steel Horse, give me a little more detail, maybe in Discord, on how to fix it. I definitely want to do that before I start a new series. It's not going to be like a tree heavy. Well, yeah, it will be. Never mind. Of course it will be. This is one of our 2 spinneries. This one, I think... Let me make sure I have this one working on wool as well as cotton. Because, yeah, we have 2 spinneries now. That one's working fine. And here's our other spinnery. It's... Let's see, we don't want the net wrap. We want these 2. Fabric. They're both working, and they're both full. Okay. We're good. Oh, we still have eggs in there. Okay. I didn't get all the eggs out, and I didn't get all the wool out either. I was talking and not paying attention. Well, we'll get all this wool out. You know, it's interesting. See that pallet in the back of wool? I don't think it will come out because that skirt is in the way. I think if I open the skirt from back to front, it would unload. I'm not really going to worry about it right now. It's a very small amount of wool. All right, let's go get rid of the rest of these eggs. Uh-oh, that was bad. That was not smooth enough for an 18-wheeler to go over. Open the back door. That's a good idea, Cranky. Yeah. A will open the back door. There it is. Oh, is that eggs? Oh, it's actually eggs. Okay, cool. Well, that's where we are. This will help us pay down our loan as well. All right. Whoops. Oh, it got hung up on the door. Interesting. Let me close the door. Make this corner. And then reopen it. There, we got it. Good suggestion, Cranky. All right. So our production's taken care of. Let's make sure our animals have plenty of feed. I think they're going to look okay. Sheep should be fine. Chickens are fine. Cows are going to need a little bit of TMR. Excuse me. Let's go appease them. You showed the fix, but you can walk me through it. Okay, Steel Horse. When you showed it, was it on on one of your live streams or one of your videos? If so, let me know which one. I can go watch that. Oh, this trailer has a lot more capacity than that Branther. So I should be using this more often. And of course I have the Branther right in the way. My goodness, Scott, why did you do that? And we made it in anyway. It's about 20 minutes in on your most recent live stream. Okay, yeah, I did see that you live streamed yesterday, Steel Horse. And I was working then, so I couldn't make it. But yeah, I'll just go look at that. I might even learn a little bit about Newland's map as well, since I know your live stream is on that map. Okay, so our cow should look better. That's better. Milk's fine. Straw's good. Slurry's fine. We need... It says our eggs are almost... Okay. Oh, I think it just hasn't registered that we took those eggs away. Guys, I think we're good to advance to the next day. Let's do a save. It's got some neat quirks. Okay, yeah. I spent a little bit of time just to get my head around like where to start and what to do. But I really like that there's really not any fields at all. But there's still, you've got a road network and you have some sell and buy points already set up. So it's really nice. All right, let's run over to our house and go to sleep. Oh, I want to show you guys something. I meant to show you last live stream, but I made a project. In fact, if you look behind me, you may notice that my back wall has changed. I used to have some of those gray acoustic panels up there. We just cannot clear those eggs fast enough. That's crazy. I'm going to do something about that. But anyway, let me show you what I did. I made an acoustic panel, and I made it out of an old picture, an old canvas picture that I bought at a thrift shop, and a moving blanket. Right here. So, let me see if you can see this. So the front is just an old bed sheet, and the frame is a $15 used canvas print that I got at a thrift store. And then the back is an old moving blanket, and there's actually 4 plies So for $15, I made this acoustic panel, and it works super well. I haven't hung it up yet, so I'm just leaning it up against here. But it works really well. When I get the proper fasteners, I'll fasten it up against that door. Well, anyway, that was a project that I did. All right, it's the next day. Let's see how things look. So our fermenter is out of, well, it's out of sugar beet cut. Still has some silage left. Okay, well, that's good, I guess. Why is everything not running? Why are we missing material? Huh? I guess it decided that it had to have sugar beet in order to run, because it's got everything else. Okay. Well, we'll take care of that. And our sugar beet processing is out of sugar beets, which we understood it to be the case. It's distributing somewhere. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to store it. Crap. All right, so we lost all of our cut sugar beets because it probably went over to our diesel. I bet it went over here. Nope. It didn't go there. Did it go to the sugar mill? I thought I turned that off too. Sorry guys, I'm a little confused. Do I have production revamp? No, Cape Cod Driver. I need to get it. Mark Haythorne Wade introduced me to that. He showed me around on the is it the Spring Creek map that you guys have running on FSG's server? The really huge map. I think it's not Spring Creek. Anyway, whichever one it is where you've got all that automated production. He showed me around and the production revamp and the production storage, and it's very cool. I can't utilize all of that, but I do need to get that because it conflicts with pumps and hoses. Oh, that's why you're asking. No, I don't have it. Oh, there's Mark. Yeah. Yeah, let me look at the sugar factor. I thought I turned that off. I thought I had it just running regular sugar beet. Let's look. So we're at the point where we've got enough production running here that we have to be careful. So yeah, I have the whole entire sugar mill deactivated. You know, I bet I know what happened. I bet we took everything out of here, didn't fill it up with, oh, we're out of water too. Yeah, we just need to get this thing running again. Okay. It's in the diesel fact. Oh, cranky. Maybe that's where it ended up. But I'm pretty sure I turned, you know, I bet it distributed even though I turned it off. That's what happened. I wonder if I can take it. I bet I can't, but it'd be nice if I can take it out. Could I? We'll see. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, we've got our shortcut now, so we can go over there like this. like we have some rain coming. Hopefully that won't impact our canola harvesting. We'll check on that here in a bit. I have a feeling that we won't be able to pull out... Dang it, sorry about that. I have a feeling we won't be able to pull out that cut sugar beet, so we may just have to let the diesel production take that. With some production facilities, you can take out the input, but it has to be set up to do that. So there's several out. This is for diesel fuel only. So that's not, we're not going to get anything there. Here's something. What are we going to get here? It's given me a start filling trigger, but nothing's coming out. That's interesting. Okay. But there's nothing to come out. All right, well, we just lost all that. That's my bad. I mean, we'll get some electricity production out of this. Because we are... Well, I'll have to turn it back on. I'm not going to focus on that. Ed, are you out of here? All right, well, good night. Take care. Please tune in to Ed's live stream tomorrow morning. 3 p.m. UK and 9 a.m. Central. I'll see you then, Ed. So this is how bad it is. We have no sugar beets left at all to feed our BGA. Well, it's unfortunate. So you have 0 sugar beet. Ugly o'clock in Oz. That's pretty early in the morning. Well, guys, that was my bad. We can still harvest some canola, but I think for our BGA, we're kind of stuck in the mess that we are. I was really thinking that it would decide, okay, there's no more sugar beet. I'll just start processing things without sugar beet. But apparently that's not what it wants to do. And I don't have a way to tell it to ignore sugar beet. All right, well, we're continue to learn about the quirks of pumps and hoses. Turn off and on to reset the formula. That's not a bad idea. Let's see if that works. We're inactive. Still says materials missing. That was a good idea, Stillhorse. Still said turn BGA off and on, and it'll reset. Yeah. Let me turn off the power plant as well. Let me turn off both of them. Okay, so they're both off. Well, hey, Gaming Joy. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. We are learning more of the ins and outs of pumps and hoses. Okay, power. Nope. I think it is what it is, guys. Until we can put more sugar beet cut in there. Now, what I could do, if you guys approve of this, is I will fill up our trailer with some cut sugar beet, and then I will delete the input that's at the diesel facility. In fact, what I've been thinking is maybe we don't even need this anymore, this production facility. I mean, we don't really use a lot of diesel, and although it does create some electricity, our BGA just creates like 100 times more than that. So let me know what you guys have to say about that. Hello, Nuclear Salmon. How are you today? Welcome in. You guys have about 5 seconds to tell me not to do that, because I'm about to do it. I'll click slowly. Because, yeah, we should be able to recover that sugar beet cut. So that's 83,000. Go for it. Okay, so it was 160,000, I think you said, 163,000. So if we fill up this trailer twice, that's almost exactly that amount. So that's what I'm going to do. Chinook, you're heading off to work. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with us for a while, Chinook. Hope you have a good day. So, also, I think we get rid of that diesel production site facility. I was never a huge fan of it. It has a lot of weird recipes, and frankly, we've got better use of all the inputs that go into that. All right, let's check out our BGA now. So it's happy now. So that's what it is. It got used to running on sugar beets, and it didn't like not having it. So fermenter's running, and so power plant should kick on here pretty quick. It takes a while for the methane to get made. There it is. Okay. And let me do it one more time. And then I think I am just going to get rid of the this production facility. See, can I sell it by just doing that? No, actually I have to go. So we're just going to get rid of it, guys. The Pumps and Hoses BGA has an issue switching between recipes. Yeah, tell me about it, Game and Joy. That's what we just ran into. It runs out of a single product, but still has just a little bit left. Yep, that's exactly what we saw, Game and Joy. Right. Right. Okay. So I guess we're stuck with that recipe. Now, the good thing about that recipe, though, is that's its maximum production recipe. There we go, guys. So our cut sugar beets are gone. So I think that's all fair, right? We just repurposed it. And we got... Oh, you know what? I forgot to pay off my loan. Cranky, you forgot to remind me, man. Well, I'm going to pay it off now. Or pay it down. I mean, how much should we pay in interest? Probably not that much. Only less than $3,000. I can handle that. All right, let's pay this down quite a bit. I'm going to get us down to under 100,000. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we cut our loan in half. You never checked after finding out about production revamp issue, so you probably still have... Okay. You think you can use EDC to reset the... Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. Gaming Joy, I think I'm just going to stick with that recipe because, as I said, that's the maximum output for the BGA, and that is all the beets it's going to take. What else is it lacking? I think we need to put some more silage in there, which we should now have. Well, see, that's the other thing. It doesn't tell us what's in the hopper. We'll actually have to walk up to the hopper. It's not actually called a hopper, but whatever this thing is. Yeah, there's 115,000. We're going to need some more silage and manure. Let's go do it. Let's go get it. I'm going to leave this over here so that, and we will add more sugar beet to it when it is ready to take it. Oh, that's what we wanted right there. We do have some manure, guys. Hello, David George. David George, you made the Nightbot mad for doing all caps. Oh, do you see the new hat, Dave? It's looking good. If you can't see that, guys, it says ScottFreeforall. My brother gave me this hat for an early birthday present. Yeah, I agree, Dave. That was a very thoughtful gift. Deleting a production like a refinery should incur a charge for rehabilitating the soil. I mean, if you want to go for realism, I guess so. Still, doesn't sound very fun though. There we go. Is it really full? I guess this thing can only hold so much. It can only hold so much. Well, that's no good. That's another weird quirk. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add one of these. I didn't want to. Yan, you're out of here. Okay, we'll see you next time, buddy. Take care. I think I'm gonna need to add one of these. Because I have this, but it only holds 115,000 of whatever you put in there. And so we've already maxed it out. And we need to put more silage in there, and we can't because it's full of sugar beet. But we could get one of these things, and it'll hold 150,000. The thing is, though, we'll have to build a ramp or something to get up into it. We're also going to need to borrow some money. So I guess that's what we're going to do. And we may not have time to harvest our canola this time, which is not a big deal. We've harvested lots of canola before. But let me take care of this. All right, let's go borrow back some money. That should be enough. All right, so if we do this big one... Oh, I didn't borrow enough money. Just shy. Try again. Now that'll be enough. Thank you, Cranky. You saw that before I did. Corpnet, I borrowed some for you. Just helping you out. All right. Now we have enough. Okay, where can we put this? I'm going to say we put it right over here. Get this turned around. Like that. And it has to be pretty much right up against here. I'm probably also going to have to change my auto drive course. That's all right. I'll move that stuff out another time, but I think I'm gonna we'll do it like that. Well, hey RC Gaming, how are you, buddy? Good to have you here. I don't know if FSG is still with us, but he's been with us for most of the live stream. All right, now we're gonna have to make a ramp. Do I just build an earthen ramp? Because I don't think I have any ramp mods loaded in. Will that work? Am I asking too much of the game? He's still here. FSG's in the house. Nice. Let's see if we can build an earthen ramp. Wow, my controls are really sluggish all of a sudden. Just kind of strange. All right. Could I use a belt? Oh, yeah. You know, Gaming Joy, that is a good one. Save first. Thank you, Steel. Let's save first, because we're going into some uncharted territory. So I think a belt would work, Gaming Joy. That's I know that'll work. Well, yeah, it'll work. But it'd be fun to see if we can get the earthen ramp to work. So let's at least try, okay? I saved, so if it ends up being a total dumpster fire, we can always reset, right? Okay. This is gonna be fun. All right. Can I make this square? Yeah, I think I should. And the last time I did this on this map, I made a total mess. I ended up with a blooper reel. Now, I may not be able to get close enough, but we'll see. Let me make this a little smaller. Nope, that's as small as I can get. So yeah, that may be our problem, is we can't really get close. Okay, so now I'm going to use this tool right here. And we will, now that we've got this point, I'll set that point, and then we'll see what happens. That look like a ramp? Not really. I guess I could keep going over here too. Stronger? Gaming Joy, I don't want to go any stronger. that's gonna end up causing me trouble if I do that. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for the level. I'm gonna pick up this point, and I'm gonna go across like this. Now I will go stronger for this. Oh yeah, for the ramp I could go stronger. You're right, I could. It won't. It's when you do the raise and lower, that's when you get in trouble. And I am gonna raise a little bit more. So I am going down on my strength. I don't want to make a Mount Everest. Yeah, we need to go... I think that's... Ooh, yeah, that's plenty high. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. I like that. All right, so now we'll go level. We'll pick up this point. We'll go across, make it stronger. All right, now let's use this ramp tool. I gotta catch up on the chat here. We got Argsy and FSG in the chat, so this is always going to be entertaining. All ideas can be sent to FSG at plagiarize.com. Love it. Love it. They're looking for material they can commercialize. Not suggesting at all FSG copies others. I think you are, Argsy. I think that's exactly what you're doing. I don't condone it, but I don't condemn it either. All right, so we'll do that point, and then this may have been a bad idea, guys, but we'll see. You know what? It's starting to look like a ramp. It's not very pretty. I'll say this, it doesn't suck. This is testing my landscaping skills to the max. All right, and I think this is going to be my last go. And then I'm going to move on to other things. So we'll do that. Ramp up. All right, I'm going to call that a ramp. We'll see what happens. Can I direct you to Scroft and Farmer Cop's logos? Just saying. Love it. Controversial. All you need to go and sub to my new channel, Bargsy Gaming. Oh, where you play a New Zealand YouTuber. I'll have to check that out, FSG. That sounds interesting. All right, moment of truth, guys. You know, oh gosh, look at this. Hold on. This ramp's not gonna work because I didn't get it close enough and it won't let me. I got it close right here. I got it close right there. Ah, that looks horrible. I'm gonna try it anyway. Well, I can promise you that this content right here is original because no one in their right mind would do what I just did. I give this about a 10% chance of working. I don't think I'll get close enough before my wheels fall off the ramp. I didn't even get up high enough. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to take one more approach at it, and then I think we're going to go the belt route. Yeah, there are some nice ramps on Mod Hub FSG. I just didn't download any. And so I thought, hey, wouldn't it be fun to just try to make our own? And it didn't work, but it was hopefully a little entertaining. So I'll go ahead and put a belt system in right now. And then for the next live stream, I will load up some ramps and we'll implement ramps. A good old big bucket loader. Also a good idea. You guys are a wealth of good ideas. All right, so let me clean up my mess. You know, I should probably just revert my save. And if I'm going to, maybe I go ahead and just download some more mods. Are you guys cool to go another like 15, 20 minutes for the live stream? It's getting kind of late, but once I finish this, I have to go cook. Let's do that. Let's revert, go back to our save. All right, and let's look in the mod hub. Sometimes it does that. It sticks, but if you escape and then you select it again, then it fixes it. I don't know why, but that's what happens. Let's search for a ramp. Here we are. We have a loading ramp, we have a placeable ramp, we have a placeable ramp, and a placeable ramp. We have a loading ramp. You guys have a favorite? FSG, you're gonna go into the head. Those beers worked through you? Okay. And a long day at work to have kicked in. So FSG, if you're calling it a night, thanks for hanging out with us. Really enjoyed it. And we won't tell Argsy all the things that we said about him. Argsy, it's only 1:30 for you. All right, cool. Do you guys have a favorite ramp? Snowflake. Let's see what these look like. That one may not get high enough. There's a normal ramp and a small ramp. You reckon the belt will be less trouble than a ramp? Well, if we can get the ramp to work, it'll be wonderful. But I think I'm gonna go for this one, because then, nope, not with a big trailer. What about this one? See, I don't know that those are gonna get high enough off the ground. Too bad they're not like height adjustable. That one, I think, has the best promise. This one doesn't look like it's going to go high enough. All right, so we'll just go ahead. We'll install as many of these as we care to. They will stack? Really? Really, Steel Horse? Okay. Let me just get all these installed. And then there was this one that we didn't look at. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll install it as well. Okay. So I checked earlier today. I have like, I think 388 mods for this one save game. So I went and tried to cull some of them out. And let me make sure that I've got all the belts loaded that I need to have available too. Belts are in miscellaneous? I think we can just go with the in-game belts though. I think they'll work just fine. You're on 819 for your save game, Cranky? Wow. I've had that many before, but I try to run lean, and most of my save games I have like under 200. But this one, I was using this mod folder for several different games, save games, and it just got really big. Hang on. Let me just, whoops, let me just search for it, for belt. Well, that doesn't help. We'll just go with the in-game ones. Focus, Scott. All right. Conveyor. Oh, that's what I should have done. Conveyors. You're right, Cranky. I know the in-game ones will do what we need, but let's see if we can get a ramp to work first. I think that'll be fun. Oh, Argsy, I don't think you were in the chat when I showed off my new acoustic panel, but that's what you see behind me. It's basically a $15 canvas print that I bought at a thrift store, and I took the print off, used the frame, put an old moving blanket in there, covered it with an old bed sheet, and now I have an acoustic panel. Argsy, you're out of here. Okay. You've been summoned to do some things with the kids. All right, well, great. Sounds like fun. Yeah, please drop me a line, Argsy. Let me know what's going on. I am working tomorrow, so I may or may not be able to do things, but definitely let me know what's going on. All right. We're going to get this working either with ramps or conveyors. Let's try ramps first. Is it gonna be, what is that gonna be under? Is it gonna be under decoration, others? If I had to guess, that's what I would say that it's gonna be. It is not. It's under decorations. Okay. I'm in the right place. Bridges, here we are. So here's ramp number 1. I can place item. There's toggle snap. I'm just seeing if there's any, not really any options for like raising things, but let's see what it looks like from a height standpoint. I don't think that's going to get us there. Let's check another one. Well, so there's that one. I didn't see any others. I mean, did I miss them? Or maybe they're somewhere else in the menu. That's the only one that showed up there. It must be somewhere else. Try tools? Yeah. Buildings, tools. Here they are. Here's the other ones. Okay, so there's this one. That's not nearly high enough. Now, Steel, you said that they'll stack. I think I know what you're saying. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Let's see. Still, that's not going to get us high enough. What, that one? Nope. Guys, these aren't going to get us high enough. I think we're just going to go with the conveyor system. Place that, and then turn free place on to put another one on top. Huh. Let's see what it looks like. I'm starting to laugh at myself for all the different crazy things I'm trying instead of just getting it done. All I have to do is get backed up to it. The dump point is above the axle. Use the one with the flat pad at the base. Okay, this one. I see. All right, we'll try it. So I should move this. I should put this like right here, right? Maybe like right there. And then put another one right there. Where are we now? Ooh, that got ugly. Well, I didn't really do that right. Guys, I think I'm just going to go the conveyor route for now, which is what I should have started with. But at least we know different ways to do things that don't work. Let's flatten this out. I was close. I don't really like the way that it looked either, though, Steel Horse. I think I'm just going to go with the conveyor system. I know I'm kind of giving up on this, but at this point, I think I just want to get things done. Yeah, you're right. You did warn me. You did at that. All right, let's make some smaller ones. See if I can get in here. Looks like we're going to have some permanent scars. All right. It looks like we're losing people. It's getting late in the evening, and we're kind of floundering here. All right, let's get some conveyors. I'm going to set my deliveries for here. And let's find the conveyors. Where are the conveyors? I think they're... Oh, there it is. It's in belt systems. So we're probably just going to go... What do you think, guys? Could we go with one of these, like, augers like this? Here's some from the AGI pack. Or we could just go with, like, you know, this thing and the Grimmy. This one. This one here. I don't know that it really matters. Now, the thing with these is I don't know that they pick up off the ground. I think you have to hit that tip point. This, on the other hand, will pick up from pretty far away. Yeah, it'll probably lift it, Steel Horse, but I think you have to actually hit the input, whereas this thing will just pick up. I can just dump to the ground, and this will pick it up. So I think I'm going to go with this. Do I have enough money? I may have to buy some more money to get the second one. I think I am. You got to go, Mark? All right, we'll get some sleep, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. Okay, we had just enough money. And now we're going to jump in here. Okay, well that got us there. Now let's get into this thing. I always have to like relearn how to connect these guys together. I think I actually have to connect them in the may need to start a logging channel on your Discord. Yeah, there's enough discussion, isn't there, CorpNut? Thanks, Mark. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little luck, I think, to get this working exactly the way I want it to. So I think to connect these, I think I have to go into here. Yeah, now I can connect them. And now I can unfold it. And I can unfold this one. Oh. I can turn it on. All right, let's see if we can make this work. We'll start with the sugar beets. Okay, cross your fingers. To dump the ground, I think I have to do right bumper and left bumper there and unload here. Okay, this is either going to work or I made a huge mess. All right, let's see if we can get this thing to work. Says it's on. Wouldn't that be funny if this BGA hopper is not compatible? I need to fold it. Yeah, I tried, so... That says it won't let me. Yeah, I guess I need to detach them before I can do it. I think I have to detach it before I can even unfold it, because it's not giving me an option to do it. It just, when I do unfold... Yeah, folding while it's not attached. Okay, so I need to detach it. And then I need to get over in it. And now I'm going to unfold this. There we go. That looks better. And now, the order of operations on this thing is a little ridiculous. Okay, so I can unfold that now. And now turn it on. There it goes. Yay! We got it, guys. Now the cool thing is I could set up another conveyor on that side and have a pile of something else. That's kind of cool. All right, our BGA should be very, very happy now. It is running perfect. Our power plant needs to be activated, and it is now. All right, guys, we're up and running again. I really should get another conveyor and put it over here. I think I'm going to do that either offline or at the next live stream, because we're pretty much at time, guys. We've been almost 3 hours at this, which is awesome. Thank you to the 8 viewers who are still with me. Appreciate it. But anyway, we got that done. We learned a lot of ways to do it incorrectly. But I'm going to save the game. And we will call it there. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and especially to those who went the distance with me. Next stream, it will not be this weekend. I will let you know, but it'll be one weekday next week. But until then, Scott Free for All. I'll see you later.